Against the odds, I'm unshaken. Gonna take me for a second. What's yours is mine. What's yours is mine, yeah. What's yours is mine. What's yours is mine. What's yours is mine. What's yours is mine.
Well, hey.
Wow, I don't think I've heard anything more beautiful than that.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to Cyberpunk Red. Happy Thursday. Hope everybody is doing good. I haven't checked on the chat yet. Yep. We got a bunch of cool folks in here. We got Bond, we got Odie, my man Odie. We got Mattman DH, hell yeah, Reaper. Yeah, welcome in. Shady Sale. So many cool people here. Right on. Okay, well, folks, we're just gonna skip right through the introductions and just get right into the session. You know who our players are. We got Ty Artemis, we got the last Omnitech, we got Alakazam, who has recently skyrocketed in followers. Can we get a round of applause for Alec here? Like, man,
seriously,
fucking,
well earned, buddy.
Absolutely, man, deserved. And last but not least, of course, the lore mistress herself, Kat. And I'm Red, one of the 3 primary colors. You already know who I am. But let's just get right into the game. No point of any further introduction. We'll do that at the end. Don't worry. Everybody can talk about what they're working on. So, who wants to give a recap? You know, okay. Here's how I want to entice you to give me a recap. I'll give you some humanity back.
Oh my god, yes. Absolutely. Square me up.
Omni or Vacant?
Optimus, it's your time.
Yes.
Both of you need to give me a recap.
Vacant, if you want to start, I'll finish.
We met Maelstrom. Hang on, what did we do last time? We met Maelstrom. We took some black lace, which really fucked most of us up.
I was stuck in a car.
We surprisingly did not get into a firefight. We talked it out quite happily.
You talked it out quite happily.
You did.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That was me. Somehow, the most mentally unstable member of this group has managed to talk the way out of fighting with a bunch of cyber psychos. Then we went with Knight to what did we do? This is me leading you to tell us the next part.
All right.
Nice segue.
Vampire poses. Oh, sorry, that's I don't know if humanity.
It's
You're
okay.
a vampire poser.
Twilight
we went
cosplayers.
Yeah.
We
'cause
ruined
the-
the Twilight convention. That's what we did.
Because the whole point of us going out was because we were trying to get ourselves like a new supply of stim into the city to help us, this one surgeon woman who wants to help us find a guy by the name of Wizard. Say what?
What's her name? Nobody help him. I want to hear what.
Oh, good luck with that, man. I'm name and face blind, and I saw her for all of 5 seconds and wrote her off. The name
Just
we were
hold
interested in was the Wizard.
Steady, Omni,
Yeah.
and you'll figure it out. Hold steady, and you'll figure it out.
It's steady, yeah. Okay. Point is, we went to her to get her stim because she wants to connect, or she's willing to connect us to Wizard, a cyber runner, a net runner who is supposedly, with a name like Wizard, can solve all our problems. So we went to Maelstrom to reestablish the connection of stim, which thankfully Vacant was kind enough to do, and held her head together despite being under the effects of black lace and also having been relentlessly traumatized for 3 weeks straight. I'm really proud of Vacant, by the way. Artie, you're amazing, and your character is wonderful.
Feel it, crying, feel it.
Yeah, and then we went to deal with the one thing that the Maelstrom were willing to let us do, was we'll reestablish the stim supply if you get rid of the gangbangers that keep screwing us on the streets. So we said, okay, Sure, shouldn't be a problem. Just a couple of chump drug dealers. We show up. Like, everyone basically cleans them up so quickly, I barely get a punch in edgewise. And then we hear from the inside of the building that we're clearing an incredible firefight slash ass whooping where Knight went in, the solo of our party. Uptime pops in, catches a grenade to the chest, and discovers that there's a cyber psycho in there beating the shit out of our solo, which makes the entire fight go from, oh, this is easy, to Jesus Christ very quickly, which then everyone else unloads on him, and we manage to kill him. And I think that's where we ended the session. Did I miss anything, anybody?
We
Yes.
Siren disabled 2 of his legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty rad.
Siren 100% EMPing that dude saved our life.
I do
Absolutely.
want to throw that I shot someone's head off and threw their head through a basketball hoop.
Yeah, you did. You
I
fucking.
do remember that, yes.
People
So-
out there were saying that Fireball will never be ballin', and then they got fucking shown up. So I'm just saying.
Fireball
Wait.
is life.
It's Fireballin'. That's what his new call sign is.
White men can jump. Like, and I guess Vacant also kicked incredible butt in that fight. Basically, Vacant Fireball went nuts. We had Siren also is like apparently our operator with the assault rifle kicking incredible ass. And I guess Uptime's now the gunslinger, which feels very weird because he did get the final kill with the handgun that he got from Fireball.
I would also like to point out that Vacant actually killed someone.
Yeah, first
Yes,
time.
you did.
The first time ever.
Shot
Yep.
somebody in the back.
In
We
the
don't. We're not
10th
sure that's a
episode,
celebration moment yet, but we'll find out. I'm sure in therapy soon.
in the 10 episodes in, and she's finally killed someone. That's a player
Yeah.
celebration, but not a character one.
I respect the grind.
Meanwhile, Duke is in heaven, literally like screaming cowboy meme in the clouds, like yeah.
Ah! Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god.
All right.
Um,
What's the word, Bird?
Did we win?
Alright. Yeah, you won Cyberpunk. Good night, everyone. Let's see.
Cool. Have a good night, guys.
So much for joining us.
Yeah,
The entire goal was to get Vacant to kill someone. That's it. Right, we're done.
yeah, that's it. We did it. Achievement get. Go home. Okay, let's see. Let me get my. Did that go? All right. Well, sorry, folks. I guess you don't get any cool visual thing to look at because I accidentally deleted it. No, I'm kidding. I'll fix that. But
That would be sad.
How much humanity did they regain for those incredible,
recaps.
the incredible summaries?
I wanted to have you roll for it.
Okay.
I happily. Where am I?
Sure.
Yeah, roll 2d6 for me.
6.
It's
Hell yeah.
therapy, basically. I'm done with
It's
this.
basically therapy. I'm just
Wait.
saying.
That's what I've learned. Killing people is therapy.
Talking
I got
about
it.
it is also therapy.
Nothing more therapeutic than ending the life of somebody I've never met.
Nice.
Aw, I
So
got
I'm back
8.
up to 28.
Hey, we got a reroll for Omni.
Woo!
Yeah,
Huzzah!
baby.
Thank you.
He's gonna need it. Let's.
Hey.
I love
So
being
that
ominous.
pushes me up to humanity 28, which means my empathy is now 3 for a max of 30. Is that how that works?
You're at 28? No, you're not at 30 yet.
So two.
Right, because it's saying my max humanity is 20. It won't let me go over that.
Wait,
Your-
what?
Your,
Really?
your max isn't 20.
As I told you guys, it has my base empathy at max too,
No.
Yeah, but
which I
but
know
the-
is wrong.
The empathy
Roll,
fluctuates.
roll
with your
20 is
humanity.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay,
You have to
fixing that.
manually fix it on roll 20.
All right, that's fair. So we'll put it up. So my max is 4. My current is 2. It is now at 28. That's right, right? We're all good?
Wait, did
Okay.
we, hang on a minute.
that sounds
We
good.
rolled the exact same numbers for that 2d6.
Did we? I don't even see a
5 and
roll
3.
in there.
Oh, I
Nice.
rolled because I rolled physical dice.
Oh, you're right, because you're smart. You don't continue to trust roll 20 after
No.
10 sessions of being relentlessly
I
fucked
do
by
not
it.
trust Roll20 in the slightest. I use the app.
I-
I stick with it. It does what I need.
That's
I want
fair.
to show off. I want to show off this gift that my. All right, I played with a game. I've played a game of D&D in real life for about a year and a half now. Then we all got a gift from each other, and I got this little dice box with a hammer on it.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
I just wanted
Touch
to
me
know.
down to 28. So
Sorry, folks in the UK, AO is like a sign of like saying that I'm hype about something. That's an American slang thing. Just thought I'd let you know. Key in on that.
So
Oh,
it's
that
lovely
aimed at
that-
me.
No, that's aimed at the both of the UK people. I'm just saying. When I say AO, that means I'm hype about something. It's modern slang. I'm trying to keep you guys in the know.
What
you
the
know?
hell?
Because I'm a Zoomer,
you.
so I got to keep you guys updated. You know.
No,
I
I really
appreciate it.
appreciate. Please
Yeah.
keep just explaining American slang to me. I really appreciate it.
Can you just explain like the English language to me? Thank you.
Yeah.
That would
Okay.
be
So
lovely.
the
Yeah,
slang term.
we would really love to hear. Come
I
on.
only speak Scottish, I'm afraid.
Excuse me, we originated the language.
Excuse me. We originated the language.
Didn't the
I'm
Germans
afraid I
do that?
only
I
speak
love that
Scottish.
reference. I love that you just gave that reference.
Cat understands my reference. Everyone else
I
is
know
like,
exactly
what?
what that is. The best snatch
Alright,
game.
Totes shoey red. Very good, Ginger. I don't know what that means. Is that Scottish? Art, translate, please.
It's not Scottish.
Okay, thank you, Art. We're gonna get on with the session then. Okay. So a lot of you are
Anyway.
returning to the maelstrom.
Well, I will say, as
Are we?
as Sarah and I are like literally taking the cyber cycle apart,
Oh,
like
yeah.
for parts, I like Fireball like looks up and sees Vacant just dead eyes staring at us, and it's like, oh shit, oh, I'm too high for this. Okay, and I'm gonna get up and I will like be like, okay, look away, please, thank you.
Looks over your shoulder like this. Just slowly moves over to look.
And I'm going to physically get up and grab you by the shoulders and like turn you away. You don't need to see this.
14. What's this
And
one?
I'm like I like pat Vacant on the back. I'm sorry for yelling at you. I'm really fucking high right now.
She is also high, she's kind of just staring at you without really saying anything. Just side-eyeing you, I guess.
And
Blank
Oh.
expression, by the way. She's just completely void of emotion right now.
I'm gonna be like, oh shit. And I can see that you like have blood on you. It's like you went crazy on the cyber psycho and like you just killed someone. And I'm going to like grab your hand that has a revolver. I'm not gonna take it from you. I'm gonna take your hand. Is that your first time killing someone?
She nods. Just
Okay, that is not good. Put the gun away. Put it down. Put it down. And I'll like, put it in the holster that was made for it. Okay. Look at me. Focus on the mustache or something if you have to. Look at me.
The mustache flutters as you're high, and it starts to look like it's like flapping, like it's going to fly away like a bird in the sunset.
And as they're like looking at me and be like, it's all gonna be fine. And I'm going to grab their cyber arm and like literally disconnect it with my tool hand. And I'm going to just like
walk
be like,
to the
"All
side.
and start like moving a couple wires. The first time I killed someone, I was 16, little younger than you are now. I was in the streets, and they were making fun of myself and my uncle and my parents. They said, "Haha, your parents died." Oh, not very creative. Their Ukrainian was not very good, so they did what they could. And I'm like fixing the hand, moving a few wires, and I'm going to like snap it back on and like kind of lightly, not in a mean way, but just kind of like to get their attention, like hit the side of their face. You're gonna be all right. It gets easier. It gets easier every time. If it becomes too easy, then I got to fix this up again. Okay? And I will reduce your humanity loss from your implant.
Good. So how much do I get back?
It's a D6, so I gotta roll.
Oh, you need to roll. Okay.
I gotta roll it. Knowing my
Show
luck,
me
it's
the
probably gonna be a
money.
1, but 6.
Yo!
Oh,
Nice.
so she now has a humanity score of 29.
Hey.
She's coming back.
Nice.
And I will
You
reach.
currently have more humanity than me at the moment.
Like I'll actually reach into my
Some-
pocket and I pull out a Elflands Online branded Pocky and I'll hand it to you. Just
Oh my god.
just eat something. It helps.
That's
Alright?
gotta taste like cardboard with like chemical flavored like
Oh.
strawberry flavoring
Oh, yeah.
on it. Like,
Ah, yes,
Absolutely.
synth strawberry. Lovely.
yeah.
She'll take it and she'll just start sucking on it. Just
Yeah.
holding it.
Why don't you go sit back in the car, relax, eat something, and Saturn, come on, let's chop this motherfucker up.
Is that Pocky?
Damn it! And I'll let go, and I'll give you my other one.
Oh, I was
can
gonna
see
say
that
if you
he
gave.
only had 2, and he was like saving the last one for himself, but he will hand it over.
And then
I
Uptime
thought-
grabs one, and
Saying
then
that I'm
Night grabs
high,
one.
But,
I thought you just
Uptime
given
saying
her.
I'm high, but I'm very hungry.
I thought you had
the
just given her the whole box and she was just walking away with the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like one of the packages.
I think that Uptime is not
Like one of
interested in
these.
food after everything that just happened. So he's gonna turn that down. Also, for the love of, I'm just gonna keep track of my
Goes to
humanity on the
grab it,
app
and then she
manually. Fuck it.
she just realizes her hands are covered in blood, and she just like, like
And I'm just like, ugh, I'm not feeding you like baby bird. You have to take it with your hands. I will drop it on the ground.
Dude. The ground.
Here. Okay, so the two, I'm gonna let you extract 2 things because the rest of it you kind of destroyed. I'm gonna let you. He has a special modified version of a cyber snake. So if you literally just want to like tear shit out of his throat, you can do that.
Do you find part of Vacant's wolfer in his back?
Yeah.
That's what-
Oh yeah, I need to fix that for you.
Yeah, part of it must have snapped off.
Okay, what do I find? So like a
So you're gonna find a modified cyber snake, and you're gonna in his arm, which wasn't damaged too badly. You do find that pop-up grenade launcher. So
pop-up grenade launcher. What about the tooth thing?
that was the that would
That's
be
the
the
cyber
cyber
snake.
snake. Like
Oh,
I said, he has a
okay.
heavily modified cyber snake. You open up his mouth, and it's easy to open up his mouth really wide because it was his whole head is made to come unhinged basically, so he can bite things better. He has this really intricate system of like tubes and like vials of just full of what looks to be blood that was taken probably
Oh.
from you guys.
So he's like a Hellboy 2 vampire of just like the
Oh.
predator face, right? Is that what you're
Yeah,
telling me?
essentially, just like opens up really wide. You can see all like
Absolutely fantastic.
yeah, he doesn't really have any like actual flesh in his mouth anymore. It's like all a bunch of synthetic rubber and plastic and metal. And you look at his teeth, like the sharp fangs where you expect on a vampire. You look very, very closely. You can see little tiny holes like a needle in the teeth.
Ooh, that's cool.
And then you
And
can
then-
see upward. You can sort of see what you would imagine to be like plunger type devices, or like what are those called? Those are called like I guess like a
Medicines.
syringe type thing. It just like pulls up like a piston, and it like works behind his sinuses. It's really gnarly and weird, but hey, it's probably worth a lot of money on the back market. So if you want to take out his
I mean, to be fair, Siren's not unused to seeing like weird faces
yeah, this
and
guy
like
is-
intricate, like. I need to look in a mirror.
And then, Red, I was gonna ask if I could do it this way because I feel like this is probably the best way to explain it. Can I just take like broken parts of his cyberware and other stuff, and set them into my arm so that I have a drone launcher for when I fire my drones as part of my lawman abilities?
Sure, MacGyver, whatever you like.
Okay. We'll see if the signal actually works if they go firing off or not. But I'm going to take the like grenade launcher bits and like some of the other like gun parts and like little metal tubing and other shit. And you see he like flips open his cyber arm and starts like setting in. So he has these like 4 tiny little gun drones that like and set into his arm, and he like locks it all in place. And he like tests it a couple times, and like more than half the time they like and like go a couple inches and then fall back, and he's like, shit, son of a fucking suka. And then it's like he able to like and they float off and float around him, and one is like bang and like fires at a wall, and he's like, all right, that was good enough, and sends it back to his arm. So he has a drone launcher now.
Respect.
That's cool.
Made a frisbee
That's
launcher
really
that can attack. Yeah, so Kat, you're actually this would normally like creep somebody out, but with your experience being a Ripper Doc, this is like really intricate shit. Like this is really nice stuff. Like this entire mouth thing, you know, it would go for a lot, and I mean like a fuck ton on the market. But the problem, there's one problem with that. Extracting it involves literally either just like spending hours, or you could just cut his head off.
I'll carry his head around.
And if I did go for the second option, that would not impact my humanity.
You're high. No.
I forgot we were still high.
It's for 24 hours.
And
I
uptime is
I
mortified.
will voice that to the group. I will say, well, I have two options. I can extract this. It will take me a while. Or I can extract it later. But I'll need to get it back to the to my clinic.
You
I'll
see
flip
Knight
out
start
the
walking
saw
off
of
when
my
you're
tool
about to
hand and hand the tool hand to you.
Oh man, just got a bone saw ready to go. He's just.
He's ready.
I think
In
Uptime's
case
probably
you missed
watching.
my first warning of don't look, I will just reiterate, don't look, and then I will just like cut the head off.
I feel like Uptime was watching like the very first, like after the fight, just like satisfied, like, yeah, I shot him. That was great. Glad that he's finally dead. What a pain in the ass. Oh, everyone's gathering around him. That's great. Oh God. It's like looks away. He just hasn't been looking that way since.
See if I
And
can
he hears
make some sound effects here. So you're like sawing his head
Oh
off.
God, please no.
No, I was gonna use like a water bottle. or
Siren is
something.
not squeamish. Katrina is very squeamish. If we could just not, that would be wonderful.
The
Meanwhile,
second
I
It's
feel
like
like Fireball was
woodworking.
just thinking of like the dramatic pose of like Conan the Barbarian style holding someone's head up, like, I don't know, yes.
Yeah,
I think
you're high, but like you cut like right between right between like you cut perfectly through it. Like you're like a
course.
savant when you're high. Like you cut clean through it. And you're just like, that was a good cut. And the thing is that's sort of unsettling about this guy is like he doesn't really have a lot of red meat. He's got like a lot of tubing, a lot of plastic stuff. This guy is definitely more cyborg than human. So as weird as it may be, it's actually more comforting to know that you're just like cutting off a robot's head more than you're cutting
So
off
there's
a
not
human's
much
head.
blood.
No, not at all.
That's good. Knight won't be angry about his car then.
Well, no, you'd see Knight coming back a little bit later, and he had like some like plastic bags. He had, like, a
yeah,
couple
I
of
was gonna
plastic
say,
bags.
if no one has done anything, Uptime is gonna look for a box in the room that he's in and just like kick it towards them facing their way and be like, just put it in there so I don't have to stare at it.
Oh,
Don't have it
what's in
staring
the
at me."
box?
Yeah, I was hoping to make that joke.
What's in the box?
But he is dead serious. Like, if you're gonna take it, put it in a fucking crate. Like, he doesn't want to be sitting in the back seat with this dead cyber psycho's eyes haunting him after he just got a nice, like, good, almost like foot wide bite radius out of his shoulder a couple seconds ago from him. It's a conversation.
When Knight produces like the plastic bags. This guy, this NPC, you've created Siren's best friend here in one NPC. Just like, thank you, you understand. And just like ties it up in the plastic bag, just grabs the box, puts it in, like, don't worry, don't worry. What do you take me for? I know how to clean up after myself.
I know, I'm aware. Just, it's been a day.
His head is heavier than the average human head. The guy was naturally a big fella, and then all the cyberware, his head probably weighs like 20 pounds. Or more. I think, I don't remember how much the average human head weighs, 15. But man's got a heavy fucking head. It's like that whole story you heard about, like, you know, back in ancient Rome. They're like, I want this guy's head, so I'll pay by the pound for his head, so they filled it up with lead.
Filled with gold or something like.
Yeah, they filled it up with lead and tried to give it to the authorities because you're like, you said you'd pay by the pound.
5 or
So
11 pounds on average.
Yeah, 11. Okay, so yeah, probably about 15, 16 pounds. This guy's
Nice.
Someone's gonna have a very colorful Google history.
Happier than the average kid.
How much is
I'm
the worth of a human? How fast can I saw off a human head?
I'm a sci-fi writer. Art. We don't talk about my search history. Okay.
Oh man, I am definitely on watch list in several countries. I'm just.
I'll take that hand back. I need that.
I need that.
All right. So, if we're done with our surgical intervention, I am more than ready to return away from all of this. And again, he's like facing the other way. He still hasn't looked. He's just gesturing to the room.
Do we just call
This
Maelstrom,
is
or do we
adorable.
have to, like, do we have to go? I feel like we could just call.
Let's.
I already made the call. We're gonna swing by, pick everything up, and then be on our way. And then we're going to go get something to eat because I'm fucking starving. He says his headless cadaver was just like leaking like oil and stuff on the ground.
Well,
And then,
I
like,
had
yeah, and then
hockey, but